Welcome to Fandom Fights. Very good match for you today. I'm very excited. We have two people who lost in the quarterfinals of the Summer Series tournament. We have former champion Thomas Scully and maybe the biggest upset of the tournament, Kaiser Huang. Kaiser, a rookie from last year, coming in, winning the five-way to get himself into the tournament, and then upsetting the number 3 seed Cameron Holtzman in round number 1 to make it to round number 2, where he lost to the eventual winner of the tournament, Brittany Tapley. Thomas Scully winning his round 1 match and then losing his round 2 match to his own manager, Caleb Coho, in another huge upset of the tournament. He cashed in his last one standing title shot, came up just short against Joe, so Scully's already challenged for the belt twice this year. But Kaiser's already upset some big names, so I think we're in for a good match here today. I'm flying solo, no Tim. Both the players are flying solo. Should be a good time. Let's see what the players have to say in the promos.
So yeah, I'm back in Fandom after losing to Brittany, and now I'm up against Thomas Scully, who the last time I saw him play a match, he lost twice in the same day. It was quite sad. I feel bad for him too. Yeah, but hopefully I can make him sad again today. That's all I'm hoping. Yeah, whatever. Good luck, but better luck to me.
Manners maketh man. Let's play.
All right, those were short, sweet, to the point. Let's get into the match. Why not? All right, round number 1. It's going to work like this. We have 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And your first question comes in the category of Marvel. What is the name of the head of the statesman in Kingsman: The Golden Circle? Word wrong. Fix that. Sorry about that, Tim. This movie's bad. Just clarify the record. Not a fan. Get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scully.
Champagne.
And Kaiser.
Nope.
Champagne, champ for short. Both would have been correct. So Scully starts off with a 1-0 lead. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. How many characters die on the boat at the end of Escape from the Planet of the Apes? This one makes not a lot of sense. I shouldn't talk about the movie because we asked a question about the movie, and now the players have to think of the movie. So me talking about it wouldn't be very prudent. I'll talk about it on the next question. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
3.
And Scully.
4.
4 is the correct answer. We're looking for Otto Hasslein, Zira Cornelius, and the Ape Child.
I remember the baby at the very end.
You say on the boat, right?
Yes.
He was tossed into the water, so I would challenge.
You'll be challenging?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we are back from the challenge after looking at the scene. The baby gets shot on the boat before Zira disturbingly picks it up and throws it in the water. So a worthy challenge, but unfortunately Kaiser will be losing his challenge. Scully will retain the point. It is 2-0 after 2 questions. 4 was the correct answer. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Mission Impossible. In Mission Impossible, Claire uses an object disguised as what in order to spike William Donlow's drink?
You good there, Nick?
No. Nope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scully.
It's a pen.
And Kaiser.
Remember the last second. Pen.
Pen is the correct answer. Kaiser on the board is 3-1. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of fandom quotes. Which Disney animated film features the quote, "If we don't stop and learn to trust one another again, it's only a matter of time before we tear each other apart"? Apologize for the dramatic pause. Reading's hard sometimes. Especially when you had 2 midterms 5 days ago, and now I have 2 finals in 5 days from now. I hate summer classes. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
It's not Encanto, it's wrong.
And Scully.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Raya and the Last Dragon is the correct answer.
What movie would be so dark in Disney?
Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek. Who directed Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country? I feel like we've discovered them all at this point. God, hosting alone is hard. I keep wanting to say things, and then I'm like, will that give away answers? You know what I mean? And Tim's not there to be like, oh, Burger King. But 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Scully.
Blank for a second. Nicholas Meyer.
And Kaiser.
My favorite Star Trek movie, Nicholas Meyer.
Mine too. 2 points. No, just 1 point. It's 5-2. Nicholas Meyer is correct. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of DC. What does Max throw off the top of the tower into the water in order to make Clay jump in so he can escape at the end of The Losers?
Sorry, Nick. You broke up there for a second. Yeah, sorry.
I got you. Technical repeat the question again. What does Max throw off the top of the tower into the water in order to make Clay jump in so he can escape at the end of The Losers?
I started the movie right before the match. I only got 20 minutes in. Sad.
Damn. Didn't you famously had a war zone?
Yeah, because I didn't see the movie.
I recall that. That was a good moment.
Oh, fuck.
We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Tragedy. Is it a radio?
And Scully.
I believe it's the trigger device.
Trigger device. We can accept that. The detonator to the bomb. Trigger device. That's correct. Scully widens the lead. It is 6-2. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth. In The Fellowship of the Ring, the elves of Lothlorien claim they could hear which member of the group breathing? That's like there's a certain person playing Fandom these days who likes to hold a mic directly to their face when they're not talking. You know who I'm talking about. Maybe. There's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scully.
Gimli. Sorry.
And Kaiser.
The dwarf breathed so that we could have shot him in the dark.
Gimli is correct. 7-3. Let's get to the next question, which comes in the category of Alien versus Predator. Which Alien versus Predator film was the last one where the title included the name of a ship? I've now seen all these movies more than once. I saw them all earlier in the year, and then I rewatched them. They're bad. Even the ones people say are good. I don't think they're very good. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Scully's first repeat. The question again. Which Alien versus Predator film was the last one where the title included the name of a ship? I don't have my normal mug. I realized I hadn't washed it in a bit, so I threw it in the sink. Now everyone can see the levels. My drink is at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Alien Covenant.
And Scully.
Damn it. I'm an idiot. I forgot about that. No.
Alien Covenant is the correct answer. So with that, Kaiser cuts into the lead, and there are no more perfect rounds today. The score is 7-4. As we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of the MCU. What kind of location that is constantly changing do Shang-Chi, Katie, Trevor, and Morris have to navigate in order to enter Ta Lo in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
Banger of a movie.
Damn right. Kevin Feige was like, "Look, we got Blade coming in this Avengers movie." And I'm like, "How about like a sequel to like the movies you just made?" No,
The director is making another Avengers movie.
I did see that. I saw that news. That's cool. 5. I'm okay with that. 4.
I'm excited.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Scully.
The Forest.
And Kaiser. Forest is correct. Scully leads 8-5 as we get to the final question in round number 1, which comes in the category of James Bond. Who plays Q in the Daniel Craig Bond films? You know, that announcement happened, and like, there's some sequel like Black Panther, but that we already knew about that one in the Marvels, but we already knew about that one, and I was just like, how about some like, you just made a Moon Knight show. Where's Moon Knight gonna be?
D23 is next month, so they'll probably do all that there.
There. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Ben Whishaw.
And Scully.
Ben Whishaw.
Ben Whishaw is correct, and that will bring us to the end of round number 1. The score is Scully in the lead with 9 to Kaiser 6. Or if you want to be funny, you can switch them. But we will now move into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. Each player will get a spin at the wheel, which has 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Once the players spin whatever they land on the first time, they can choose to keep, or they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney live action, horror icons, scores and soundtracks, DC, YA, Marvel, Worlds of DC, and Planet of the Apes. That being said, Mr. Scully, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Kaiser?
I'll defer.
All righty then.
I'll spin
Kaiser.
first.
Sounds like a plan. Kaiser, this will be your first spin. Lands on horror icons.
Fuck you, spin again.
Alrighty. Kaiser, this is your second spin. You will have to keep what it lands on this time. Lands on Planet of the Apes.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Oh.
Kaiser, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Planet of the Apes?
Sure, I guess.
Alright, your first question. What was the last Apes film to feature the ape named Lake?
War for the Planet of the Apes.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What is in the your question? What is in the Forbidden City that causes Caesar, McDonald, and Virgil to travel there and battle for the Planet of the Apes?
A recording.
I'll accept that for 2 points. Tapes of Caesar's parents. But we did not say specifics, so I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Right. Kaiser, your third question. What type of ape does Michael Clark Duncan play in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes?
Fuck. I don't know ape species well. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, chimpanzee, B, gorilla, C, orangutan, D, gibbon?
I'm assuming. Fuck.
5, 4.
Gorilla.
That is correct for 1 point.
I'm bad with species.
All right. Kaiser, your penultimate question in Planet of the Apes. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, why specifically does Koba kill Ash?
Because Ash disobeyed his orders to fire on a human.
That is incorrect, Scully. Chance for a 2-point steal.
So because he wouldn't kill a human.
I'm going to say that is correct for a 2-point steal. And Kaiser, since you don't have a challenge, I'm going to say the reason I called it incorrect is because he doesn't have a gun. He just tells him to kill him. They don't have guns, so he didn't tell him to fire on him.
And then he throws him over the railing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So close, but I just don't think I could give it to you. So Scully's going to get the 2-point steal there. It's a tie game, 11-11. As we get to Kaiser's final question in Planet of the Apes, which is, in 1968's Planet of the Apes, how is Lucius, the ape who breaks out Taylor and Nova, related to Zira?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, son, B, brother, C, nephew, D, uncle?
Nephew.
Nephew is correct for 1 point. In the end of Kaiser's round number 2, he gets his score up to 12, but with that steal, Scully is up to 11. So we will bring back in the wheel. And Thomas Scully, this will be your first spin. Never mind. This will be your first spin. Lands on YA. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll spin again.
All right. This is your second spin. You'll have to keep what it lands on this time. Never mind. Lord. You'll have to keep what it lands on this time. Lands on DC.
Okay.
All right. Thomas Scully, are you prepared for your questions in the category of DC?
Let's do it.
All right. Your first question. Sidney J. Furie directed which DC film?
Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Red, after his fight with Cooper in his office, Frank escapes the building disguised as what?
Oh, shit. Give me multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, policeman, B, security guard, D, fireman, or D, doctor?
Fireman.
That is correct for 1 point. Right, Scully, your third question. Which DC character has the real name Edward Blake?
Oh, the comedian.
That is correct for 2 points. Scully, your penultimate question. What specific type of weapon does John Henry Irons invent that is being tested at the beginning of Steel?
A sonic cannon.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Ass.
Yes, correct. And Scully, your final question. In 2022's The Batman, we first see Batman fighting a group of criminals in what kind of location?
It would be a subway station.
That is correct for 2 more points and the sweep of DC.
This is the only good movie you asked about in this whole category. The only good movie.
I'm a DC apologist.
All right, at the end of that round, Scully gets a score up to 20. Kaiser's up to 12, but we are going to move into round number 3 now. Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Let's do it.
All right, your first category you can bet points on is the Worlds of DC. We'll get bets starting with Scully.
I'll go 2.
And Kaiser.
Oh, 2.
All right, your question in Worlds of DC. Which Worlds of DC film features the character Mercy Graves? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Scully.
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
And Kaiser.
Long title, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Both correct. Both 2 points. It's still an 8-point game, 14 to 22. As we get to the second question of round number 3, which comes in the category of James Bond. We'll get bets starting with Kaiser.
2.
And Scully.
I'll go 0.
All right. Your question, James Bond. In Octopussy, the circus-performing twins Mishka and Grishka have what circus act, which they use to double as assassins, as seen in the opening chase of the film? Kaiser hits this, we will go on. Kaiser misses, we will.
How many repeats do I have?
You have all 3.
Okay.
Get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Kaiser's first repeat. The question again. In Octopussy, the circus-performing twins Mishka and Grishka have what circus act, which they use to double as assassins, as seen in the opening chase of the film?
Fucking hate this movie. Fucking hate it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat question.
Right, that is Kaiser's second repeat. The question again. In Octopussy, the circus-performing twins Mishka and Grishka have what circus act, which they use to double as assassins, as seen in the opening chase of the film? Answers in 5, 4, 3,
Repeat,
2,
please.
1. All right, that is Kaiser's final repeat. The question again. In Octopussy, the circus-performing twins Mishka and Grishka have what circus act, which they use to double as assassins, as seen in the opening chase of the film?
Take a shot every time Twig says Mishka and Grishka.
Or Octopussy. Finish your drink.
Really?
And we will get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Tom Scully.
I said dancing clowns.
And Kaiser.
Cannonball.
And your winner, Thomas Scully. Neither answer was correct. The correct answer was knife throwing.
Oh.
Which, helps them be assassins and whatnot. Oh, I guess something. Oh, sorry, Scully. But yes, knife throwing was correct. With that, Scully takes the match. Kaiser, just a little bit of bad luck here and there. Took a little bit to get his footing in round number 1, and Scully was just playing on top of his game. I think he only missed, with that last one, 2 questions, whole match. Kind of crazy. So pretty difficult to beat a guy when he's not missing a whole lot of questions. But we'll bring in Kaiser. Kaiser, if there's anyone who understands question rulings where like you were almost there, but maybe just 1 or 2 off, it's definitely the man you played today. Thomas Scully definitely has that in his history. But with that being said, even missing the question by just a little bit, or even having the knowledge to know that like the baby was thrown in the water, and maybe that would like changed the answer. Even just having that knowledge is a great foundation for being a good Fandom Fights player. Kaiser, you've already shocked the world this year in Fandom Fights. Doing that against Thomas Scully would have been something spectacular, but at the end of the day, you had just this incredible force in front of you. Kaiser, I look forward to the future of your Fandom career. How do you feel about today's match and, things going forward?
Like, I believe Scottish manager said the quote, like, Fandom is a game of inches. Today, there were just a lot of inches in which I'm either too rusty or I just haven't been up to date with Fandom stuff. So, yeah, like the Apes question is the prime example. If I had thought a little bit more, I would have not used the word shot. I would have said killed, but like I said, game of inches. And I couldn't have avoided these inches against a player like Scully. Like, Scully is, what's his record? Like 30 to 10 or something. Yeah, his experience. Obviously, he's a great player. So, yeah. But I just hope I can come back. I'm assuming next year and hopefully do better than I have this year. My goal this year was to prove that I can hang in this division. I think I proved that somewhat, not very well, but somewhat. So my goal is to do better next season.
Yeah, Kaiser, I don't know when we'll see you next. It will either be very early next year or maybe the end of this year. The schedule's not fully fleshed out yet. We'll see what happens. But Kaiser, one thing I do want to ask you, I would like to see you in Fandom teams, sir. Is there any plans in the making?
Not right
now. I know you were in a Fandom team earlier on in the year, but now you are currently a free agent in terms of a teammate.
Yeah.
I think
what I will say is teams is not my focus because, this back half of the year is going to be very busy in my personal life. So I will take a step back from Fandom teams, but I will see what happens at the end of the year or starting next year. So no plans now, but never say never.
Great. Never say never again. Kaiser, great job.
Fandom.
Yeah, not in Fandom. Great job. Very good performance today. As we bring in our winner, Thomas Scully. Scully, just get it right out of the way. I said it to Kaiser. If there's anyone who understands missing the match by that much because you kind of knew it but said one little thing wrong here and there, it's you.
Oh, yeah.
When you've played a million matches as you have, things like that tend to happen here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely not worried about Kaiser, especially in the performance he just showed against you. But the fact is, how good Kaiser played, I don't think it would have mattered because there was just no stopping you today. Scully, is there a little bit of anger based on how the summer went for you?
There's a little bit of everything. Anger, rage, hunger, even though I just had dinner. So, but look, I'm not going to waste my time on words this time around. I played 25 matches in singles matches in this league. And I'm not where I want to be at the moment. So I know this picture is the way to get back up to it. So I'm going to do it answering as little questions as possible, saying as little words as possible. And so that's how it goes.
Good. I appreciate that. So Scully, you hinted at it. You are in a title picture currently. This picture contains some rookies and all the people who lost in the quarterfinals of the tournament. You'll be going on to play one of those rookies. You'll be playing the winner of a match from last week. His name is Jeremy Potters. So a bit new territory for you. You're sort of used to playing people who've been around a while. Jeremy's 2-0. Doesn't have a lot of game tape, so could be an interesting matchup here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jeremy, I haven't seen his game a lot. So unknown entities, bit of a wild card. So it should be a fun match. I love playing new people. Playing Kaiser for the first time was awesome. So, it'd be fun if I just play all new people on the road to the belt, not have to play like the same, Menchakas and Kohos and, all them. But yeah, so I'm excited and ready for the fight ahead.
Good stuff. Scully, one last thing I want to say, since we have joked about it several times about the amount of matches you have played, you have just tied Tim Bracala for the record of most Fandom singles wins at 16, which is disgusting, sir. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Absolutely pathetic,
No, congratulations. It's very cool. Congratulations on the win today, Mr. Scully. So thank you to Scully. Thank you to Kaiser. We'll see you both back very soon. And thank you to all you for watching. And be sure to check out all the other matches. We got matches coming out everywhere, all the time, everywhere, all at once. Reference. Don't you love how I stall while I find the outro? We'll see you next time on the on the next episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.